visitors, we are visiting one of the most astonishing natural sights on earth, and it is called the underwater waterfall. You can definitely see it on screen. The underwater waterfall off the southwest coast of Mauritius. Good morning and welcome to Travel and Tours. I am Vera Philip. Today we are traveling to Mauritius. At first glance, this place looks as though millions of liters of water is like plunging into the depths of the Indian Ocean. However, in reality, there is no actual waterfall underwater, but it looks that way. So a lot of people really confuse what this place can look like, but we're going to dive into it straight up. Now, it is a remarkable optical illusion that's been created by the island's underwater topography and the movement of sand and sediments. The illusion has become one of Mauritius' most famous attractions and is also best appreciated from the air. So this is the kind of island where you appreciate whatever it is that has to do with this place from the top, from the sky. So one of the most astonishing natural sights on earth is called the underwater waterfall off the southwest coast of Mauritius, which is what we're looking at today. And it is a place that a lot of people have wondered how it works, or how we can have an underground, actually surface on top of water. But then today we're going to be taking a look at it in a very bigger space. The underwater waterfall is located off the Morne Peninsula on the southwestern tip of Mauritius. Now this place is basically known for its crystal clear turquoise lagoons. It is also known for coral reefs. It is known for white sand beaches, if you're one who likes white sand beach, mountain scenery as well, and of course, because it's a tourist site, there are lots of luxury resorts here as well. It is one of the island's most photographed regions. Yes. Now, is it a real waterfall, which is the big question? No, it's not. Although it does appear that water is cascading into a deep abyss beneath the ocean, but what you're saying is totally different from what it really is. So let's see how we can obviously show you what this place looks like in its original form. A lot of people have seen this is what it looks like from the top view, right? And although it appears as if water is cascading into a deep abyss beneath the ocean, what you are actually seeing is an optical illusion. It's not the real thing. Yes, what creates this effect? So it is not the real thing, but of course there's something that creates the effect. And what creates this effect is a shallow lagoon around the Morne that is filled with sand, white sand. Also, ocean currents continuously move sand and sediments toward the edge of an underwater plateau. Now, beyond the reef, the seabed drops dramatically into much deeper ocean, and from above, the darker deep water and flowing sand create the illusion of a giant underwater waterfall. So this makes it one of the world's most famous geological illusions, and you might just be thinking that, oh, there is an underwater waterfall here, when it's just optical illusions. Now, what is also the science behind it? Mauritius sits on an underwater volcanic plateau that is surrounded by coral reefs, which we've already established, and of course it's near Le Morne. Now the lagoon there is also relatively shallow, and the ocean floor suddenly drops thousands of meters into the deep Indian Ocean basin. So the sediments now are carried towards this steep underwater slope by currents, and from the sky these moving sediments resemble flowing water cascading over a cliff. So when you're seeing it, you're seeing waterfalls in the ocean. Now the underwater waterfall itself is a natural geological phenomenon rather than a historical site, but the nearby Le Morne Brabant carries profound historical significance. So this mountain has served as a refuge for enslaved people who escaped plantations during the 18th and of course the early 19th century. They actually also formed communities on its rugged slopes in search of freedom. So there is a wide story that has been of course recounted so many times about slavery being abolished in 1835, and how a group approaching the mountain to announce emancipation was mistakenly believed to be coming to capture the escaped people. So according to tradition, some now fled or jumped from the cliffs, while historians debate aspects of this account. Of course, Le Morne has become a powerful national symbol of resistance, freedom, and remembrance. Now, a recognition of this heritage, now Le Morne cultural landscape was described as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008. Okay, so a lot of people also wonder how you can see the underwater waterfall. Of course, I already established that you have to see it from the sky. It's either you're having a helicopter tour, which is in my opinion the best option, or the illusion is most dramatic from above, like you're seeing it from up. The flights typically last 15 to 45 minutes. You also enjoy views of coral reefs, turquoise lagoons, Lemon Brabant, white beaches. All of those are things you obviously enjoy, and there are also mountain ranges as well here that you can definitely have a good feel. You can also enjoy seaplane or light aircraft. Of course, there are seaplanes and aircraft that you can also use because it provides scenic flights with excellent aerial perspectives as well. You can also use a boat cruise. From sea level, you cannot see the underwater waterfall illusion. However, the boat tours are still worthwhile because you're going to go snorkeling, you're going to go swimming, like dolphin watching, whatever it is that best describes your experience. When you go to a beach like this or an island like this, you can experience it there. And there are so many things you can do here. You have access to nice resorts, you have access to swimming, you have to diving, whatever it is. But this is an island that you definitely can enjoy anything and everything that you want. And this place is in Mauritius, so I hope that you make plans to actually visit this place and give it your all. Alright, that's all we can bring to you today on Travel and Tours. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Vera Philip, and coming up next is, of course, news on the hour. Don't go anywhere.